And good morning, everybody. Let me see if I can get this cam working. Ooh, my cam. Oh, no, I'm on cam. And good morning, everybody. It is April 27th, 2019. Welcome to all of you. I'm out of sorts. I'm upset. Yeah, I'm pissed. It's a rarity for me. I am pissed. And my phone was blowing up all night. I guess I went to bed about, 2 o'clock last night. Couldn't sleep, tossing and turning. My phone is just exploding last night. I just rolled out at 7 a.m. I just, for fuck it, get up. I'm tired as a dog from Missy Jenn's infusion and being on the road early down there. And yeah, I'm kind of in a pissy mood today. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. How you doing, Pam? Nice to see you, honey. And, it's going to revolve around this. The whole thing this morning can revolve around this. If you've been friendly with somebody and they're under the gun for whatever reason, remember, I ain't in that. I'll address. I'm not in the drama sphere. But when they come a-calling and they're distraught and they're upset, like Monique was last night, what are you going to do? Are you going to kick people to the curb? No, you drop what you're doing. You try. Your friends, your friendly relationships take top priority. And as you can see that from the growing comment section of last night, there's some people that are worried that I'm going to go off on, and parse things on fine terms of YouTube and Google terms and conditions. Nicole, I don't have any problem with that. We'll get to that. I'm just pre-laying out the meat of today and why I'm upset and why I don't want to be a target for somebody making assumptions about what my feelings about people in the drama community. Okay. Number one, mods AWOL. This is not directed, Nicole, and I heard you on Harvey's chat. I heard Harvey. This is not directed at you or Harvey. We're time zones difference away here. Okay. You're being a wrench on my chat is an honorary thing, really. It's because, hi Sean, it's because, love you Pam, it's because you're a friend of mine of long standing. Okay, for no other reason than that. Meaning to me, if you make it to my chat, it's a wonderful thing. If you don't make it to my chat, I ain't losing sleep over it. Doesn't degrade your position. But when well, Otame, I see things a little different. When I'm running a chat and doing my baking, and I don't have a moderator for the better part of 45 minutes because they're all over in the drama sphere. And I'm having people coming in and dropping links and doing other shit. You know, I need, and thank God for Jews. Thank God Jews showed up yesterday and gave me a hand. And thank God the people that came on my late chat last night, it helped me out. Obviously, I'm gonna have to reline things here because on my chat I need to be the priority. But I recognize some people are more interested and have a longer history of being vested elsewhere. It's not a negative thing. So what I'm going to be looking for is a person in the US that's going to be consistently on my chat to have my back. Is that a bad thing to ask for? Is that selfish? Fuck no. When another chat has 60, 80, 90 wrenches, and I'm very sparse with wrenches. How you doing, Tucker? Yeah, Evil Wave was fantastic. I'm going to keep my wrenches, though. That's what I'm saying. When Pam Shoot the Shit goes live, she has Steve Gumby, she has Lisa Arkey. There's people that stand up and appear for her. But when I have to go 45 minutes on a chat and I'm battling to make a cake and I'm having to also do the moderating and things, it takes me out of my game. Okay, so if you don't want to be here and if you don't want to mod the chat, that's cool. Okay, I mean, I got eyes. I see where other people are hanging hour after hour. It's cool. But there's some people, Savage, how you doing, my girl? But there's some people that aren't and don't care about the drama, don't want to be a part of that will be here. And so I'm asking you to contact me at icanmakeitlikenew@gmail.com because my mods are paid out, those that want to be. I mean, I'm going above and beyond for people. Above and beyond. And it still hasn't worked out to my expectations. This has nothing to do. How you doing, Metallic? This has nothing to do, not one damn thing to do with my friends that are in the UK. This is stuff that's going on here. Okay? Would you be upset? Would you think to yourself, I'm chunking out, $500, $700 to moderators, because I'm asking the kindness of people that are on the channel. And then, after people are paid out for April, it just disappears into the woodwork. Not cool. Everybody saw me on Otame. Everybody knows I'm on Friday night. Everybody knows that I do a late panel. Okay? I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be a part of what Dave's going on. It's perfectly good. Dave and I were texting last night. Dave's proud. He's packing the people in. I applaud success. Truly, I do. But I just want to be protected on my chat. I want to feel when the chips are down that there's somebody that's going to be here for me. How you doing, Teresa? That's all. Does that make me a bad person? Does that make me a person that should receive hate? I'm just a person that asks if I go live, which is quite a bit. If there's somebody that's not, yeah, it may very well be. Yes, Pam, your wrenches are always there. Now I go live a lot more, and it may very well be. But clearly I'm going to have to pick up somebody in this time zone that does not give a hoot or holler about drama and is not going to be drawn over to that community when something's coming down. I'm not personally. I have nothing against that kind of hangout last night. It's just not my scene. At any point in time, I could have gone over after my bacon hangout, gotten a link jumped on, but it's not the kind of thing that I like to do. It's not best for my business. It does nothing to, in my mind, it does nothing to grow my future on YouTube. Okay, but that's just my opinion, and I'll get back to that. I'll get deeper into that. I wanted to wish. One of my intentions last night was to wish Becca Sophia a happy birthday last night. I did accomplish that. I did text her. That's important stuff. This is somebody who, hey, Glenda Sully, thank you, honey. My goodness. That means the world to me that you're here. One of the really, truly beautiful souls of 2019 that has touched my life in a lot of ways. Having grown up with a grandma who absolutely struggled as a single mom, and a meager Social Security to get by. And honey, it's like reliving it all over again. And I will always have your back. Thank you for being you. And it means a lot to me that you're here today. And my fondest hope is when I come through New Jersey that I can make your life brighter. Stop and visit you and just give you a big hug and say thank you for being the person that you are. Okay. Well, you're a lot of fun. And there's certain people that come along, and I'm proud I've been following you. This girl's journey, how you doing? And I just enjoyed following you, as I said before, way back in November. No ulterior motives for anything. The joy of your family, the holiday season, the cooking that you do. That's the stuff I live for on YouTube. People like that. And I always encourage my friends to do that. This girl's journey, wonderful to see you. I'm going to be down in Oakland, San Leandro today. I'm going to be going into a very heavy duty area this afternoon. I'm looking forward to that very much, with the usual caveats. Of course, I enjoy being on the street. Then we'll see handsome Robert. Good morning, Kat. Nice to see you. Thank you, PM. Honest, this is the first time you're in. Do your mods know that they are supposed to be here? Because maybe it's just... Kat, I pay out my mods that choose to participate. Obviously, that's not enough of an incentive. It's not much. It's peanuts. Probably my thinking is wrong. Okay. But what I'm looking for now as I go forward and I travel and the chats become much larger in time, as they will when I hit the road. I will say this, Cat, when I'm on a stream lab and I'm on the street and I'm running through a cell phone here, I have no ability to remove anybody from a chat. I have no ability to time anybody out. I'm not like Marshall running through YouTube. All of those features are disabled when it comes to Streamlabs. So I'm extremely dependent on at least one moderator there that enjoys, you know, the hood chooching going. I'm fearful now going down to LA. You know, the people on the stream is going to go much larger. Anytime you encounter people on live streams, it automatically blows up the chat. People enjoy it, but it's a lot to cover off. So how you doing, Joey? It is a beautiful day. So, hey, Brockovich, how are you? Nice to see you. So I'm hoping I'm not going to kick you out, Barbarella. Yeah, thank you, Nathan. I try to be. I think last night was just a crazy one time, but I had others thought that it's different. It's fine, Kat. But last night pointed up to me that what I really need in the way of a moderator is somebody that could care less about being in the drama sphere. Okay? They could care less about duking it out with the girls on panel and being on the side on a chat that's totally, hey VMAC, that's totally coded with wrenches already. The only assumption I can make is that's where you want to be, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Hey Sean, how you doing? You're fine, Pam. Everybody's got a life on here. Yeah, I'm smiling, Nicole. But when you have a message to deliver, especially the message that I'm going to deliver next, yeah, that's it. The thing with Streamlabs, we can't delete nothing, so we need mods in here for chats. That's critical going forward. You're definitely at the mercy of your moderator. So that's really, really critical. And like I said, if you want to be hanging in the drama, if that's your thing, which a lot of people's is, that's a beautiful thing. I don't tell people where to go. I have to look out for what's best with my business. Hey, Pusa Studios, nice to see you. Very beautifully done channel. Very beautifully done approach to things. Again, another person. Yeah, the naked swimmer in the rancid water. Yeah. Another person that I think just brings quality to things. I'm just going to refill my coffee, and then I'm going to get into last night and my thoughts on last night. And I'm going to ask you what you would have done. Would you say I attempted to steer drama my way, or would you say you stand up for somebody in the moment, you render emotional first aid to that person, and then later you worry about the causes of what caused the fire or the mental breakdown? Okay, and then ask yourself, do I make a wise choice by staying clear of all that stuff? You know, no matter what happens over the long haul, and I'll leave this as a teaser, when you have 12 million closing on 13 million views on a channel, you're obviously drawing stuff that people like to see. Not stuff that's temporal. In a week, a lot of the drama stuff will not be watched at all. But baking a pop sugar top cake will be watched for years and looked up. Street chooches with colorful people will be watched. What's best for my business? We'll talk about that. Let me just get a refill. All right. I would like if anybody could tweet this out on Twitter and tweet this out, because I do want this to be across, because I want this to be perfectly clear on here. Let me just say, that's right. Choochin's what's best for business. That's exactly right. I do want to tell Elvis, I hope you feel better. Dealing with a persistent issue, when you see somebody doing this and their eyes are watery, what you're probably fighting is a black mold infestation in your van, and I hate to see that. Okay, water behind sinks, water between floorboards, rotten floorboards that absorb moisture and things. You're rolling in you're really rolling in a can of a germ nightmare. Okay, you're going to get really sick in that van. You've got to do something to take steps to sterilize, clean that van, pull the boards. I don't want to see anybody get sick or have a situation where they're having mold, because it's only going to get worse in Chicago. Good morning, Snickerdoodle. Read your chat. Let me roll up here. Let me roll up. Let's see, where's my girl? Rosie, look at all those in your chat all the time. That's who needs to be mods. That's what I'm saying. But I want them to come forward and tell me that, Tucker, I'm the same way. I've got Tucker says personally some of the best times I've had were in the drama community. They can make me laugh like a child. I'm very fun. I'm extremely fond of a lot of people in the drama community. But you'll notice, Tucker, I don't, I go out and I pioneer in other communities. This is what Vinny and I did last summer. It's what you did with Mama Bear. It's what I did with the drama community. We go out, we seek out new communities. Now, some people get upset. You show up on their stream for a week or two, but maybe it's not your cup of tea. Does that mean that you're a bad person for trying that stream on approval? You always tend to land with the people that make you the happiest. Like, shoot the shit. Pam, I'll always be a porch person. Why? Because I connect with their humor. I get Pam. There's a little bit of chicanery. There's a little bit of hoodwink and a lot of fun there. And I like that. But I'm saying people, some people, if you don't show up at their chats again, they assume that, well, you just use me for the views, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I came to your community. I came to your chat. I hang out. Well, I've got Pusa Studios in here, an amazing channel. I've got Glenn DeSully. There are certain people that you're just going to connect with on here that you have a good, natural time. There's not contrived drama. There's not that type of thing that to me is just such a turnoff. Okay, and that's the bottom line. I think coffee might get yourself. Well, I don't think Diane has ever. How you doing, Candace? Nice to see you, sweetie. I really don't think Diane Patchen has ever trashed me. She's been on my panel many times. Otame, it's cool. I'm upset. Okay. But I'm just saying, I want you to understand what I'm saying, like Otame. It's like, I want you to be happy on YouTube. I want to do nothing to diminish your happiness. The only thing I'm saying is, in the heat of last night, that's where you want it to be. That's cool. I'm happy for you. I told you before, I don't really care where my mods go. The only thing I'm asking today, and Missy Jenn is always faithful when I'm doing my chat. She doesn't have any interest in drama, but she can't always be here. It's not my expectation. But there is somebody out there. There are people that consistently show up. I'm just saying, I would just like to add one of those people, like a Tom Finland. You don't see Tom Finland in the drama community, but he can't always be here. How you doing, CJ? What's going on? I've prided myself in getting along with Diane. I pride myself in getting along with Miss Fucking Wonderful. I don't need to go to war with these people. What I need to do is just laugh with these people and have a good time when they're having a good time. You'll notice I don't go on panels when the drama shit hits. I'm not there. I'm like Whiskey OG. I have zero interest in that stuff. I don't know the parties involved. I don't take it upon myself to solve anybody's problem. I'm not smart enough. It's not good for my business. So it's not my intention here, Otame, to upset you. You and I have a history. We love each other. Oh, you'd be surprised, Ash. You'd be surprised this morning, and nice to see you, honey. Now let's get into last night. So if there's anybody who wants to contact me that usually is on my chats, please feel free to do so. Okay. I know IRC Bully. Otame, I'm just going to repeat this one more time. I like you a lot. I think I love you. If you love somebody or you care for somebody, you're flattered if they come to your chat. You're flattered if they hold a wrench for you. But what you don't do is try to put limits on that person and tell them, I need you to be in my chat. Okay? I'm happy if you're going and you're having a raucous good time last night. I'm happy as hell about that. You deserve that. You're not on YouTube for peanuts to be here because I'm having the mods people tip out. My point is, last night pointed up to me that I need somebody who's going to be here in the regular, because I'm fearful when I'm on the streets that I'm going to have a problem. Because when people IRL on the streams, on the streets, the numbers explode. Sometimes you can get up to 1,200, people. chats blow up, and I'm worried I'm not going to be able to do shit. When all the Nazi crap comes in, all the N-words, I'm going to be up shit's creek. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with me wanting to add one more person that just says, Rosie, I'm always in your chats. I enjoy your chats. I don't do the drama thing. That's all. I think, hey, Beryl. Yeah, I got the juice, but juice is, yeah, I know I have my blacklist updated, but shit happens. Doxing happens. And I'm responsible for that shit that comes down on the stream. I've seen people just get taken off in midstream. Okay. Hey, Diane. Diane, I mean somebody that enjoys being on my hangouts when I fire them up. That sort of core person, so that other people can go where they want to go and they can spend like an Oda. I know darn well, Glenda, I'm taking a huge risk. This is what I tell you, honey, when you go live. A lot of this brew is new to you, Glenda. And there's some people down here that will rock your world on when you stream and things. And you have a beautiful soul. You're pretty pure when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that. And I don't want to see you ever get in a position where somebody goes at you or causes a strike or does a lot of chicanery on your channel. That's my wish. Did you carry a Rosie Murphy phone? No, I don't. Add uni. I just don't know. How you doing, Fritz Fred? Nice to see you. Yeah, that's what I love about Glenn is like my repose from, it's like my sanctuary. It's like, she talks a lot like my older sister, and there's just that calmness and that, the cooking, that measured. How you doing, Stewie? Nice to see you. Now let's get into last night. How you doing, Mama Best World? Big hugs to you. Person I respect a lot. Last night when I started my Curvella, I like to do my little goofy thing with a panel chat. I was actually honestly, I was kind of happy that it was not going to be like, like a bigger night on there with a huge panel. Because I could really kind of go back to my roots and spend some time with the side chat. We could have a lot of yucks, and I had Tara come on panel, and it was really, there was a coolness factor to it. I'm a dick. The cake was wonderful. I'll be showing you a cake and piece in a minute. I'm a dick. Right. Actually, I'm going to grab a piece of that right now. I will show it to you. How was the cake, Dan? Good. This is the sugar pop top cake. Let's see if I can get this on present here. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. There it is. See, when I get up to visit Glenda, we're going to bake a cake. We're going to eat a steak and we're going to bake a cake. That beautiful thing that makes it a sugar top is hitting the top with sugar before it goes in the oven. There ain't nothing like a good pound cake. I'm just going to cut a piece of it. This is a pound cake. I'll be right back, and I want to get into last night. And although it turned out good, and although Juice is not here, I do want to give a special shout out to Juice. Let's tear into last night. Hey, Yasmin. Really turned out wonderfully. Beautiful. So that's right, CJ. That's right, Tucker. CJ Blonde Bear and I have had our issues, but we always manage to come back together again because I'd like to think CJ sees what's in my heart. At the end of the day, so here we go. Last night. Let me ask you guys, if you're having a chat, like I said, started out very calm last night, had a very good time. You know, we have what, I don't know, 80, 90 people in there. We're having a good time. Last small crowd by the usual late night standards, but not bad. Not bad. Because sometimes your chats can have that, you know, it's 1 a.m. on the East Coast. It's kind of mellow. I'm knocking back beers. I'm feeling happy. You know, I've got the old, where in the hell it is. You know, I'm having a good time. If I wanted to be in the drama thing, I would have been. Like I say, and I also want to say, I like Dave. I like Becca. But it doesn't mean that I always have to agree with everything that they do. My top priority last night was to wish Becca a happy birthday, which I did. Okay. But then about an hour and a half into my chat, Monique hits my side chat and she tells me I'm upset. I can hardly contain myself. I really need to come on. I really need. Now, why does Monique come to you? Yeah, I was in a great mood last night. Why does Monique come to me? Because we're friendly. Because we haven't had any sort of falling out on the panel. We're both baseball fans. We're both sports people. She knows that she has a friend in me. A friend that at least she can vent. Look, if your house is on fire, if somebody comes to you at your door and their arm is dangling and said, geez, they're bleeding and I just had a terrible car wreck. You're not going to go outside and well, gee, let me see who's at fault here. Which car, hold on, honey, we'll tend to you in a bit. Let me go out there and see what's going on and what caused it. If your house is burning down, you don't care whose hose you use to put out the fire. And, you know, I like Monique very much. She's been a part of my life. So when Monique shows up on my door, you know, a lot of the hate that's directed to me today, and you can look at the comment section, also the DMs that are coming in, and the mail to me are like, Rosie, you didn't even take time last night to find out what happened on the panel. Why she's upset. As near as I could figure out, she came on and her, you know, Dave has an idea that people should cam up. This is one of the differences. This is one of the differences that Dave and I have. I don't think people have to be on cam. It does nothing to lessen their veracity, the gravitas, the gravity of what they say is just as important to me as if you don't cam up. It doesn't make you a better person. What it does is put you in the risk zone, as we saw last night. Now, I did not know until I was told last night, and I run panel chats, more panel chats than everybody else in the drama community and Boyd combined over the last 4 years. Huge numbers of panel chats. I never knew that you could take somebody's camera and flip it on against their, I don't want to say against their will, okay, because it's not somebody that said overtly, I don't want to be on cam. But much to Monique's displeasure, she saw that she was on cam. Okay. Would she have chosen to be on cam? No. If she had the choice, she would have chosen not to be on cam. Now, why was her cam lit up? I don't know. Maybe Dave said, if you're going to be on my panel, you're going to be on cam. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going out to look at the car wreck. And please be clear, Valerie says Monique encouraged others to be doxxed by Dave. See, I don't know about that. I just know if you're doing any kind of, that's right, it's common decency that it's well said, Sean. It's common decency. It's implicit, it's tacit that if you wanted to have your camera on, you would put your camera on. Now, as far as doxing people out and stuff, shame on you. Whoever doxes people out, shame on you. You might say that it's public information and it's out there, but it's basically the equivalent of taking an animal and taking a magnifying glass and taking the sunlight and concentrating that light on that person and start to burn them when you dox them out. I'm not one of the people that says, gee, if you dox me out, I have the right to dox you out. I don't care what other people do. That's their thing. That's their thing. Glenda said, you can't remotely turn someone's camera on. Well, I thought that last night. And hear this, Glenda Robertson. Evil Abe came on my chat last night. And I clicked on his camera icon and his camera went on. I was like, whoa, I never knew I could do that before. It worked. His cam came on. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. You go where you want to be. You go where you want to go. Okay. But I'm saying when Monique came into my chat, she's very upset. I can't continue my chat. Now here's where the other hate comes in. Well, we were having a great time, Curvella. Monique killed the chat when she went into Rosie's, and well, I only changed my clothes, got into my street stuff to just be a little more level with her. You know what I'm saying? To come out of clown mode and just, dress a little bit. What would you have done? I can't continue to bikini up and Curvella and goof around. I mean, there's somebody that's hurting. But people got pissed off. People were in some of the other chats. Oh, Monique ruined Rosie's chat because, the Curvella thing was done for the night. If somebody's, if somebody's coming in and they're on fire, you're going to just drop what you're doing. And that's the way Monique was. She was shattered last night. Her sense of dignity, her sense of worth at that moment. Now, remember, I don't know anything about the doxing, but I've made it clear that people shouldn't dox people. Having been victims of dox and my family chained to the back bumpers of YouTube, the Boyd, the original Tort, and dragged over Kingdom Come, I have a little bit of empathy for people that happens to. Okay. Well, like I say, Sean, I'm not going to weigh in on that because I don't really care what other people do on their panel. Dave has a different program. He has a different, obviously he has a different objective. He doesn't want to go out and street chooch, which is cool. He knows I don't do drama. I never come on his panels when there's a drama stream. I come on when we're just cutting up and goofing around. But I respect the right that Dave has the right, just like Totally Tucker, just like Awesome Hooker, just like Nicole, Seeds to Freedom, Mama Beth, all these people that run the chats the way that they want to run them. I would never tell Tucker how to run his chats. Never tell Nicole. Yeah, Joey D said, Rosie, it boils down to, if you want to do what you want to do, you must allow others to do what they want to do. After all, isn't what that's exactly what it's supposed to all be about. That's exactly what it's all supposed to be about. So at that moment in time, I'm standing up for Monique. This is a shattering experience for Monique. You're laying in bed, you're on a chat, you don't have makeup on, your hair is up, and all of a sudden you're on cam. Okay, it's like, holy crap. Now, it does not matter what other people say in the chat at that particular point in time. The point is, when that camera's on, it's how Monique feels about herself. You, me, those of you on the chat know that Monique is an attractive person. Okay. We know that. There's facets of her being a registered nurse, facets of her being a mother, a grandmother, also the facet of her standing up on Vinny G's chat and owning her stuff about the catfishing. Such a rarity. Yeah, M. Turner says I would be humiliated. She was humiliated last night. Good choice of words. Okay? That's the bottom line. Now, when somebody comes to you, they're humiliated, they're devastated, they're feeling vulnerable, they're feeling naked, they're feeling like, oh, I was presented to the world like that. Hey, Mono Chichi. Right-thinking people that aren't involved in that are going to embrace that person, emotionally hug that person, and do whatever it takes to make sure that that person leaves with a smile, a giggle, and a feeling of it's not so bad after all. That's what we owe people. So yeah, she came out beautiful. That's exactly right. She came out as a beautiful person. Valerie said they have humiliated many women in the communities and they think it's okay. Rough day, sell me something happy. Well, I just want to finish this point up. That going for the physicality, good or bad, there's two ends to this. There's two ends to this needle. I take a lot of shit because I bikini up, but I try to also be a beacon for women at above age 50 that you can still be a beautiful person. You can still physically enjoy your body and don't let people shame you because of it. On the other end, if you're proud and you put in the time at the gym and you walk a lot and you stay physically fit and you don't eat a lot of crap foods, I have just as much right to celebrate that and take joy in that. And on the flip side of that is the women that feel like that they have been shamed here on YouTube because of appearance. That's really sad. How would anybody feel about that? There's Glenda. Yeah, the pound cake is really good. So what I'm trying to just boil down, the bottom line is, of course, I'm going to drop everything. The whole tenor of my hangout changes. Okay. I mean, Becca starts coming over telling me, I offered her a panel link. She didn't take it. So that's on her at that point. Okay. That's her choice. But my choice at that time is not to kick Monique out and say, oh, go back to the drama community. Go back to where you were. I'm not going to be a part of it. No, my thing is to drop what I'm doing on my hangout and render emotional first aid to her, which I was proud to do last night. So it cut me both ways. People are like, oh, you automatically standing up for Monique, and you don't even know the story of what happened. Man, I don't need to know there was a car wreck on the street of broken heart and shattered self-worth. Fuck, you think I'm going to take all that time? Hi, Matronista. How you doing, sweetheart? Hey, Dragon's Law. Well, Dragon's Law, good morning to you. So you have to pay the price for that, then. But would you have done any different if she came in and you're unknowing about what's going on? Would you have done anything different in that at that moment to aid and give comfort to her? That's my only question. How you doing, Dave? That's my immediate response. That's my nature. I don't need to go over to Dave. Somebody hold on. Tell everybody, hold on. I want to put you all on ice. I'm going to go over to Dave's. Somebody give me the cliff notes. Okay, coming back. Here's what you did wrong. So don't hate on me because I don't have a whole fucking idea of what's going on. Okay, my top priority. Thank you, Fritz Fred. Thank you, my friend. And Fritz, you're gonna be very happy today in Oakland. What's coming on down there? Thank you, Fritz Fred, Canadian 25. That's fine, Dave. But understand, Dave, what happened on your hangout doesn't affect what happened on mine. I can only deal with the cards that are dealt to me at that moment, okay? The cards are, Monique has always been a friend of mine. Monique was in a terribly distraught emotional state, fractured last night. And when she left my hangout, she was affirmed as being a person of value and a person of worth. Okay, just so you know that. See my point of view. That's all I'm saying. Okay, how you doing, Monique? Nice to see you. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, like I said, Dave, when that camera does go on, it's not so much what people. Thank you, PM Adventures. It's not so much what people said to her, Dave, as the way that she perceived herself to be presented. There is a difference between it. That's my only point. That's the only point I'm making. Oh, it is. It is. Evil Abe's last night. I turned on Evil Abe's camera last night. I went to my control panel and I didn't even tell Abe I was doing it. And I flicked on the red icon And damn if his camera didn't come on, and he immediately took something and covered a piece of paper. Oh, Papa Grizz. Did he have clothes on? Thank you again, everybody. So, Dave, I'm not weighing in. You know, we texted through the night last night. Becca's birthday. You telling me with pride the numbers you're racking in. You know me. I applaud success. I also, if you're happy with that, then I'm happy for you. Genuinely happy. But just understand, I just run my own show. I cannot know everything that's going on at that moment or the backstory. I just know that Monique has always been a friend of mine. So Mama Beth, Monique was not approving adoption. She did understand that the actions that occurred lead to that. Yeah, well, you know. No tits on show. Are you feeling all right? I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good. But I'm just saying, yeah, well, that's the way I felt last night, random musings. That I had no idea what the hell, how you doing, Wog? What the hell was going on last night. But I do want to ask you, Dave, I do want to ask you this one question. If, and I've seen it happen before, you and I have sat on your panel with maybe Wog, maybe Deb the RN, and some other people. And all of a sudden somebody will come into your side chat and they'll say, man, I'm so very upset. I'm beside myself. I'm so upset. What do you do, Dave? And I've seen it 10 times. You reach out to that person and say, hey, what's going on? What the hell happened? You don't boot the person out of your hangout because you got no idea what happened. Now, if it's somebody that you know that you're friendly with, this what happened to them, and they come in emotionally hurt, what do you do, Dave? You send them a link and you have them come up on panel and you build them up and you make them feel good about themselves before they split for the night. True or not? Thank you, Dave. And Monique, I looked at all your little clips last night. There ain't nothing unattractive about you, honey. Let's put that to rest right now. You know, if you think you're a dog, well, honey, you're a collie compared to this old fucking junkyard mangy mofo, okay? That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, that's right, Dave. And I've seen you do 10 times. I've seen you do that on your panel with people that come out of the blue. They come to you and tell you their story. And with both feet, you jump in and render immediate aid to that person, whether it's financially, emotionally, tell your story, be on. And I don't want to hear, Monique, what you think you look like, because if you think that you're not attractive, then you have a wrong perception of yourself. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. I don't know who Monique's. Well, that's you would have done the same thing, shenanigans, you know. Dave would have done the same thing under different circumstance. Becca would have done the same thing. But, you know, the circumstances of whatever happened there is not something, and Dave knows, not something that I generally like to be a part of, because I can't offer anything positive or constructive to those kind of things. So yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. When it spills over to you, force that cake and go on the stick. That's what I'm saying, Bubba Bug. Sometimes it does overspill the cup. And that's what happened last night. But there are consequences of that overspill too when people get pissed off because the hangout got disturbed that you were having. They know people like, oh, fuck you, I'm unsubbing you. I'm not down with this. I don't want this drama shit. I come to your channel because I don't want that crap. Bye. Ooh, wow. Or then the other side is, oh, you had Monique on panel, F you, loser, you have no idea what went on. So you're not going to win. How you doing, Savage? So I got whacked from both ends overnight. So hopefully cooler heads will prevail. Well, to me, Dave, when you take somebody's information that may be public elsewhere and you bring that information into the realm of YouTube where that person specifically chose not to bring it into, I think that becomes more of an ethical type of choice than a legal choice. That's my only thing on that. That's just my stand. If somebody wanted to be out in the open like we are, well, that would be by choice. Just my simple response to that. That's all. If it's public information, it's public information. I heard you on Tucker's chat yesterday. Was it coming up the road? Missy Jenn and I replayed it. I understand you're the kind of person, if they hit, you're going to hit back. I get that, and hit back harder. And I understand that. Okay? That's the way you do business. Oh, thank you, Neon. I would be there for you again, Monique. Because you and I have always gotten along good. Oh, absolutely, honey. 100%. I almost kind of feared last night, Monique, if you could not have gone somewhere else, how dark your night might have been last night. Your sense of self, not because of what other people said, but because of the way that you perceived that you were presented. At least having come over to my chat, you could regain perspective, and plus the videos that you put up last night, people could look at you and you're all right, kid. See, Valerie, I just don't know. Like I said, somebody comes to my hangout, I just deal what I deal with. I actually think Monique is quite attractive. I'm thinking to myself, I lay in bed, fuck me. That camera is on. Okay, how you doing, Mama? Nice to see you. Celeste, nice to see you, sweetie. Savage. Buddy Bopper, I'm not here to talk about uni. Okay. Thank you, Pusa. We're having lunch with you or Wilson. Thank you, Pusa Studios. And I hope I'll buy my stream subs up them because they do a good job. They'll pick a channel. They'll do a whole makeover and stuff. It's fantastic. I'd love to be on your stream sometime. It's a lot of fun. Well, I'm just saying, Dave, that's your deal. And I don't tell anybody what to do. I'm doing good, Mama. But I just wanted Buddy Bopper to know when somebody comes in my room, whether it's Uni, Tonika, I'm not involved in. I know nothing of what went on between Mallory, Uni, Tonika, or any of them. I never got involved in it. I was not on Dave's panel last night. Dave has already said when I'm doing my thing, Rosie doesn't come over here, but Dave has said, I don't care where she goes. It's cool. I don't tell Rosie where she can chat or where she doesn't chat, and that's cool. But when they come into my chat room and I don't know the backstory, I reserve the right to be nice to people and to be uplifting to people. By chiming. Thank you, Pusa. Awesome channel. Thank you. Yeah, the thing is in that people are going to have differences of opinion over Monique now. She's going to be the center, as sometimes she is. She's going to be center point in what goes on. So it is. Well, of course, Buddy Bopper, don't poke and exactly, don't poke and keep poking. But I'm saying, Buddy Bopper, CJ, let's put the shoe on the other foot. Suppose Nicole, somebody else you hold near and dear, came into a chat that you were running and was upset as all get out. Would you A, tell Nicole, get out, I don't want to hear what happened to you? B, drop your hangout, tell everybody stand by, go try to find out what the hell happened? Or C, would you give immediate comfort and support to Nicole at that moment? Knowing how fractured that she is, what would you do? Yeah, I'm going Choochin. I have an epic Chooch lined up. You would do exactly what I did, CJ. You would do exactly what I did. Well, you can't do all of the above, CJ. You can't do them simultaneously. You can do one of those things immediately. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to Oakland today. We'll be seeing Robert tonight. I'm going down to where I left off before. Yeah. Don't dox. Don't laugh at people. Okay, take care, Savage. Nice to see you, honey. That's right. You go C and then B. That's exactly right. You take Nicole, you give her an emotional hug, and you tell her what she means to you, and you reaffirm her. Then you worry about what happened later. That's what I'm saying. I'm like you, Mama Beth. I'm not responsible for other people's behavior. Okay. Good to see you, Gil. Thank you. Appreciate it. I have my pepper spray. I have my pepper spray for sure. So all of us could just stand and just pull back a little bit and just chill out. I only just wanted to say, please don't be mad at me because I didn't tear into the backstory about what happened on Dave's panel. Please don't be mad at me. And please don't be mad about me because the usual stream that I do got interrupted. You would do the same thing. How can you possibly carry on? I've got the big one, Bubba Bug. I will get another one. I will get another. How does someone not know a pervert could be at her door watching her every move? Monique, you're not an unattractive woman, okay? Let's be clear about that. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and I think it is B-Mac. Thank you, honey. Nice to see you. The great Canadian. Glenda, like I said at the beginning, there was quite a few people that were upset. They went into other chats. Well, Rosie, the Curvella thing disappeared. I only go to her chat. I didn't want to be a part of that. Now, Studio B for drama last night. Bye. I guess I should have just given Monique the boot, right? Can't do that. The other end of the barbell is, oh, Jesus, you just took Monique in and just gave her a hug and, oh, everything's all good. Here's a lollipop and a pat on the head. Basically saying, damn thing. Oh, some of my subscribers are from last night because I had to change up my hangout. I can't sit there, Tucker, and when somebody's emotionally bombed out on my panel or on my side chat. Nor can I take the crap when people tell me you should dig into this, you should know more before you do that. Just keep your mouth shut and fuck off. So that's it. So you don't see people mad, side chat slut. Well, you weren't in the hangouts last night, okay? Go back and replay the hangouts and look at some of the side chats. Then take a glimmer at my DMs and my mail this morning. Well, that's what I'm saying. So if that's the way it goes down, that's the way it goes down. Anyway, I am going to close this hangout out now. Once again, Becca, Sophia, I hope you had a wonderful birthday yesterday. Number 2, Oakland today. Yes, handsome Robert tonight. Going to have a good time doing the things that I enjoy doing. Everybody is welcome to come on. It's not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. And if there's a U.S.-based moderator, hopefully in my time zone, that is willing or able to want to consistently be on my chat in my time zone, then please contact me. icanmakeitlikenew@gmail.com. My contact information is in my about page, and please contact me. I'm not going to wrench anybody up because they talk to me on here, okay? And I don't want people that have wrenches that are just going to be blowing people out left and right. I want people that moderate for me, that understand I have a lot of give and take. I'm not a snowflake, and I really don't care what people say about me, but I don't want people doxed out, racist, Nazi symbols flying up and emojis all over the place, okay? That's all. So I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Wish you all a great day. All right, take care. Take care, Fritz Fred. Thank you again for your kindness. Hopefully I'll see you this afternoon. We'll have a good time. We'll be back to regular programming. So have a good one, everybody.